What is up, guys? Welcome back to E&M Garage. It has been a hot minute since the last video, but I have some really cool stuff planned for this video. I picked up a go-kart last month for 125 bucks, and I put in a 125cc 4-speed. I didn't film any of it, obviously. I probably should have, but I didn't. But yeah, it's in the shed behind my house, so let's go walk over there and get it started. Oh yeah, check this thing out. This is a 1980s Clark Bobcat GoKart. So a couple things that are wrong with it. It has no brakes whatsoever, so you can't stop at all. It needs new engine. The one on here right now runs, but doesn't run great, and it is an old engine. It is from 1990, according to the serial number. The engine I do plan to put on this thing is a 110cc 4-speed semi-automatic. I do plan on doing a big bore kit for that. Maybe bore it out to 125cc. That should be pretty good. It is going to become a shifter kart, which is pretty good. But one of the things I am going to have to worry about is a jack shaft. So let's start measuring on this thing and let's get to work. Right, so one thing I did forget to mention, this does have a live axle kit. It's not factory. The previous owner put it on here, and I'm kind of glad he did because these are pretty expensive. These are going for about 130 bucks online, but yeah, I don't have to buy live axle anymore. So yeah, that's out of the way. Let's get this thing pushed into the garage. Right, so now that we got this thing halfway in the garage, I need to jack it up, get all 4 wheels and tires off, and yeah, we're gonna get started from there. Now that this thing's in the air, we can get the rear tires off. I still need to jack up the front. Just have this bottle jack laying in the garage. So yeah, it worked perfectly. Let's get all these tires off. Alright, now that we got all the wheels and tires off and it's safely jacked up, not going to fall. It's pretty sturdy, I'm not going under it, so no reason for it to fall. Now we can get that old Briggs engine out of here and we can get that 110 in there. Let's begin. Alright, just got the 110 in there. Doesn't fit that bad. I am going to have to trim the mounting plate. I'm going to have to cut it and move it to the left and re-weld it. But yeah, it looks like I should have plenty of room for a jack shaft for the chain to come out here, go to the left, and then to the gear there. Yeah, everything is coming together. This fuel tank is from the pit bike, which is over there, which has all the parts robbed off it. So this fuel tank is going to get welded here. I'm going to get new fuel line because this fuel line is like plastic now. It's so hard. Need a fuel filter. Here's the brake caliper that I said it didn't have one, but it doesn't work. The little, here, let me find it. Right, this piece connects to the brake caliper, sort of like down there, and then this rod connects to it, but this thing snapped off, so these brakes don't work at all. But yeah, I need to start measuring a little bit for the jack shaft, measuring where it's going to go. I need to mark some positions. I need to grind down some metal so I can get ready for welding. But yeah, everything is coming together. Alright, so it's been about 3-4 hours since the last clip. I did get the shifter handle mounted right here. It has one bearing there and one bearing under the seat. I cut the wood under the seat so it would slot in there. And then there is a bearing on this rod right here, which will go back to the motor. You can see why I said I need to cut the plate and move it to the left, because there is no way it's going to reach. But once I do, it should be good. Let's get to cutting and grinding. Why is this thing so heavy? It ain't light. Alright, so I got a lot of the metal ground down. Right around there is where the jack shaft mounts are going to be welded on. I need to grind down the metal where the tank is going to get welded on. I should probably do that now. I'll probably do it off camera to save time. But yeah, I'm going to cut this clip short right now, and we are going to head over to Harbor Freight because I need to get some more welding wire, and I need to get a cutting wheel for that grinder so I can cut that plate off and move it to the left. Yeah, everything is going great. Alright, so I just went to Harbor Freight a couple days ago. Doesn't matter though. I got a couple things for the cart. I got a new angle grinder because the one I have, batteries last for about 5 minutes and it dies. So I figured I'd just get one that you plug into the wall. I got a throttle cable from Ace Hardware. That's connected to the pedal there, and then this just goes into the carburetor, and then everything should be good. One thing I do have to do though to make this shifter setup work is I have to cut this mounting plate off and move it to the left a little bit, and then I should be able to bolt the engine down and then start measuring for the jack shaft. But yeah, everything's going great so far. I'm gonna get this plate cut off and we'll go from there. Alright, so I got the plate off. Here it is, right here. Switch it around real quick. It is going to mount pretty much right there. Instead of being all the way over here, it's now gonna be all the way over here. Sitting pretty much like that. I'm just gonna re-weld it and then bolt the motor to it. I'm just gonna tack it in place first, but yeah. Alright guys, so I got the plate tacked on. Not tacked on, just welded the corners. I made sure it was straight. It is. Right there. I still need to weld the back behind there. That should be pretty easy. And I need to bend it back down in order to get the wire to fit in there. But everything's going good. I just got the plate for the engine cut off and re-welded. I mean, for a $90 welder, those aren't that bad. They're not great, they're not amazing. Same back here. Not great, not amazing. But, you know, for 90 bucks, can't go wrong. I mean, just getting the job done. This thing will be driving in 2 weeks. That is what I say. Right, this thing is almost driving. I have all the electrics mounted. I need to get them, you know, bolted down and wired up. But that's all going well. The motor's mounted. This engine plate is re-welded in place. The shifter handle is mounted. I got the gas pedal hooked up to the engine right there. All right, so I got the jack shaft mounted. It came in the mail. It's missing some parts, but I had some in the garage. I would fix it. So pretty much it takes the chain off the engine onto here and then goes over there. So, you know, as I push it, it does roll. So this thing should be driving within probably by this weekend. But yeah, I need to get the electrics done, and that's pretty much it. I have no brakes right now, but I am ordering brakes soon. So it's going to be pretty sketchy till then, but yeah, it's going great. It runs! It runs great! Oh yeah. This thing runs absolutely amazing now. I'm gonna start it real quick. Put my foot up here and then. This thing is stupid loud. It is warm, by the way. Just clear that up. Oh, it died. I did warm it up, so let's just get that out of the way. This thing is gonna absolutely rip. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Alright, I have completely finished this thing. I got the motor mounts made, all the wiring hooked up, the carburetor sorted out. Yeah, I'm gonna try to start this thing and see if it'll drive out of my garage. Here we go. Alright, I'm in gear. On move. This thing is crazy. But yeah, let's get to driving.